replaced. Harry is jealous as King Charles bestow his godson main role in coronation and lead the procession with William. Hugh Grosvenor, 7th Duke of Westminster, is the only son of Gerald Grosvenor, 6th Duke of Westminster. A close friend of Prince William and Prince Harry, Hugh Grosvenor is the godfather of Prince George, William's eldest child. As King Charles's coronation approaches, roles for key figures have been announced. Among them, the Duke of Westminster. Hugh Grosvenor will form part of the King and Queen Consort's procession, alongside the Prince of Wales, the Marquess of Anglesey, the Earl of Caledon and Scottish peer and Conservative politician the Earl of Dundee. The group will carry the standards of the Quarterings of the Royal Arms and standard of the Principality of Wales, while farmer Francis Dymoke will carry the royal standard. The role in the coronation will be a huge honour for the Duke of Westminster, who descends from one of Britain's most noble, and wealthiest, families. The Duke has an estimated net worth of just over £9.7 billion, putting him 13th on the 2022 Sunday Times Rich list. Eaton Hall, set in a lofty 11,000 acres, would make for the most exquisite of wedding venues. It will follow behind the first processions into the Abbey, which will be made up of faith leaders and faith representatives, followed shortly afterwards by representatives from His Majesty's realms, with the flags for each realm carried by national representatives accompanied by the Governors-General and Prime Ministers. This means that Prime Minister Rishi Sunak will carry the UK flag, joined by his wife, Akshata Murthy, and Cadet Warrant Officer Elliot Tyson-Lee, representing the Royal Air Force Air Cadets. The King and Queen Consort's procession, involving the Duke of Westminster, will follow next. Known to friends as Hughie, the 32-year-old billionaire has close ties to the royal family. He is a godson of King Charles III, a friend of the Prince and Princess of Wales and godfather to Prince George. He also attended the wedding of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in May 2018. He made headlines earlier this week when he released a statement saying he had proposed to Olivia Henson, his girlfriend of 2 years, at his family seat of Eaton Hall in Cheshire. So, who is Hugh Grosvenor? Is the Duke of Westminster married? What is his net worth? Here is everything you need to know about the current Duke of Westminster. Born on 29th of January, 1991, Hugh Grosvenor is the current Duke of Westminster. He was born as the Earl of Westminster, but assumed the title of Duke when his father passed away in 2016. His baptism ceremony was attended by King Charles III, who was named as one of his godparents. Through his mother Natalia, Mr. Grosvenor descends from the Russian imperial house of Romanov, with relations to Nicholas I of Russia. Raised at Eaton Hall, Cheshire, Hugh Grosvenor was privately educated at Ellesmere College before obtaining a BSc in Countryside Management from Newcastle University. After his graduation, Grosvenor worked in estate management at the food and agriculture company Wheatsheaf Group, an investment business based in the Eaton estate and owned by the Grosvenor Group. Afterwards, he held an account manager position at sustainability company BioBean, which turns coffee-related waste into bioproducts such as biofuels and logs. He was raised to recognize that a lot of people, almost everybody in fact, would try to get close to him because of his money. He's no wallflower and he likes a party as much as anyone. But he knows where to draw the line and would never do anything to embarrass his family. The Duke's fortune is hinged on the Grosvenor family property portfolio. The origins of the empire date back to the 1670s, when his ancestor Sir Thomas Grosvenor was given what is now Mayfair and Belgravia as part of a dowry. More than 3 centuries later, the Grosvenor Group now owns 300 acres of this prime central London real estate, as well as Eaton Hall, and investments in more than 60 cities around the world, including a chunk of Silicon Valley in California, replaced. Harry is jealous as King Charles bestow his godson main role in coronation and lead the procession with William. Hugh Grosvenor, 7th Duke of Westminster, is the only son of Gerald Grosvenor, 6th Duke of Westminster. A close friend of Prince William and Prince Harry, Hugh Grosvenor is the godfather of Prince George, William's eldest child. As King Charles's coronation approaches, roles for key figures have been announced. Among them, the Duke of Westminster. Hugh